Composer Home Edition, or Composer HE, is for users who want to modify some settings that shouldn't require an installer. Composer HE, which runs in Windows, makes it easy to monitor the devices in your system, upload and manage your digital music, create programs to perform multiple events with a button tap, and more. If you haven't done so yet, please view the Composer HE Features and Overview and Composer HE Basics videos before you use Composer HE. As a precaution, Composer HE lets you change some settings in your system, but it does involve some risk for which you must assume responsibility. There's a chance you could disable your system if you change some settings or program your devices incorrectly. If this happens, contact your dealer. This video assumes that Composer HE is installed on your computer. If not, check with your dealer or see Composer HE Getting Started on the Control4 owner's website. With Composer HE open, I'll click on the Agents button to open the Agents view. Before you work with agents, you'll need to add these agents to your project. Just click Add in the Agents pane, select the agent to add, and then click OK. In this video, I've already added agents to my project. You only add agents you'll be using in your programs. You can use the timer agent to set a time for something like a bathroom fan or an occupancy timer. In this video, I'll talk about an occupancy timer when you have a motion sensor in a room where there's a lot of traffic and where people are always leaving the light on. In the Agents view, I'll click on the timer agent in the list and then click New. In the Create New Timer box, I'll name the timer Occupancy and click Create. Now I'll go up to the Occupancy pane and check the time to 2 minutes. Next, I'll click on the Programming button and then show you how to create a simple program that will execute the timer when the motion sensor stops sensing motion. After the timer expires, the light in the room will turn off. In the Device Events pane on the left side, I'm going to select Timer. I'll scroll down, select the timer I just created, Occupancy, and then check When Timer Occupancy Expires. The script When Timer Occupancy Expires appears in the script pane. I want to tell the system what I want it to do when the timer expires. In this case, I want the light to go off in the room. The next few steps involve adding actions, so I'll go over to the Device Actions pane and select the Mudroom switch. In Mudroom Switch Actions, I'm going to turn the switch off. Now I need to set up the parameters for when the motion sensor senses motion, when the motion sensor stops sensing motion, and how it relates to starting and stopping the timer. So I'll click on the motion sensor on the Events side, and then check When the motion sensor senses motion. If I want to have an automated light in the mudroom, I'll go back to the Actions pane and check On. So the script reads, Turn on the mudroom switch. I'll move the text to the script pane. The other thing I need to think about is the timer. When the motion sensor senses motion, I don't want the timer to be running. I only want it running when the motion sensor stops sensing motion, so that the system turns the light off. Timers can be reset repeatedly. The next thing I want to do is check Stop Timer Occupancy in the Actions pane and move the script to the script pane. I don't want the timer to be running when there's motion in the room. Whenever you stop a timer, it will start again each time there's motion in the room. Back to the Events side, if you check When the motion sensor stops sensing motion, you'll notice the script title in the script pane. In the Actions pane, I'll check Start Timer Occupancy and drag the script to the script pane. This means the timer is now running. In the Events pane, if When Timer Occupancy Expires, you'll want to turn off the mudroom switch. Now it's your turn to add a timer to your programs. If you make a mistake, you can always delete script lines, choose not to back up your project, or not save the Composer HE session with the program you've created. Be aware, however, if you do this, any changes you've made will not be saved.